So I think the way to sort of look at this, particularly with small field events, is you sort of mentioned that you basically don't really make the money until the final table, right? Or something. Usually a lot of them
Yeah.
are kind of in that area. Okay. So the thing that makes a big difference here is to try to work on understanding ICM through the lens of percentages of the field, not number of players. Because if you're playing a 30-person tournament and there's 15 players left, you're at the final two tables, but there's half of the field still left, right? So there's not really any substantial ICM at all. And if you take it even further, if you're playing a 12-player tournament, like a two-table tournament, right? There's, I don't know, two or three places paid or something. There's
Right.
six left. Six left, there's like, you're almost basically playing chip EV, right? You're just not really playing any kind of substantial high level of ICM. And it's because ICM is really just all about a function of the percentage of chips in play that each player possesses. And yes, there are going to be situations where you might be several spots off the money and there's going to be a lot of ICM pressure on you. But if you're 5 spots off the money and those 5 spots is a quarter of the field, or that's extreme, but like 10% of the field, that's exactly the same as being 50 spots off in a field that's 10 times the size. So what we don't want is to get to the final 2 or 3 tables in a tournament where there's only 7 or 8 places paid. And suddenly we're treating it as if we made the final 2 tables in a tournament that started with 2,000 players. That's a big thing that I think is really common for a lot of people. And in particular, when you play a lot of small field events, you do start to get kind of an impression of how other players are approaching that time period of the event. And I think what you're probably responding to, and in some ways this is going to be a correct response, is your opponents probably are playing way too tight. They're probably doing exactly what you would expect, which is they are approaching this as if it's the final 2 tables of a much bigger tournament, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to see tighter ranges. You're going to see less aggression. But that's just more and more of a sign that there are more extreme adaptations that we're going to be able to make.